Hello everybody in the internet world. Our boy here. How you doing everybody? Please like and subscribe. That would be really appreciated. So where are we? Mid to late August. It's the weekend before the bank holiday weekend in the UK. So that is the 20th, 21st of August. And we've had one of those summers where there's been a bit of rain sort of all summer, and the grass is still growing, and it's growing well, and it's green, and people are still buying mowers, whereas this time last year everybody's lawns were brown and people stopped cutting, and the season just went really quiet and sort of tailed off a bit. Whereas this year people are buying because the grass is just sprouting up, and actually it's really good to cut because you can get a lovely stripe. It gets nice hot sun. There's a bit of rain about 2 or 3 days a week, and it's just growing, so it's great. So anyway, people are buying mowers, buying cylinder mowers. They are wanting that nice stripe now. They can actually achieve it with their lawn, and I've just had a bit of a run of that on the 20s. So the last video I did, I'm making 3 out of 4 from those Atco Balmoral 20S and 20SE. I'm most of the way through that now, and I had some massive help from a guy called Ben and also Stephen, Harrison, Hayden. They've all been sort of helping me because I had a really tricky problem with some of the pinion stuff on the graunchiness, which and thank you, sorry Mick as well. Mick's always helpful too, certainly the videos and stuff. But yeah, so I thought, well, I'm actually, this is actually quite good. People are buying 20s. There's people with big lawns now that are really wanting the stripe. So I bought on eBay. I bought a couple yesterday, and I picked them up, and not too far drive, actually, to be fair. The first one was a 20 SE, and the battery start worked first time. Boom, lovely. And it had a scarifier that had been bought and not used, so it's got a lovely, I haven't got it in the original box. So when that had gone through Saturday, the pictures on the actual on the eBay listing of the scarifier was so good, I actually listed the scarifier before I'd even picked it up, and sold it yesterday to a guy. So in the end, I didn't pay very much for that mower at all, because the scarifier covered most of the cost, and I got it back straight away, and the money's in my account this morning from eBay. So fantastic. So that was a good start, really. And also I'd been chatting with a guy near Heathrow Way about his mower, because he'd got a 20S that he'd just given up on the pinions. He wasn't a lawnmower person, but he tried to fix it himself, and he just got a bit lost with the whole thing. So I wouldn't normally pick that sort of thing up, really, but in picture number 3, which was hidden from pictures 1 and 2, in picture number 3 was this mower with a 10 blade cutting cylinder cassette in there, plus a scarifier, and I got that for $170 off eBay. So that again is lovely, a lovely deal. So I've ended up with like 2 mowers, 2 scarifiers, and a 10 blade. I'm going to have to fit a 6 blade in to the one that had a 10 blade, but I've got one spare. And yeah, so we're rocking and rolling. So there's going to be 2 more coming off the production line. So I'll have 5 this week that have been done. I've got buyer for 1, and there's some others in the wings as well. And also, guess what? A little teaser, but yesterday a Atco Balmoral 20 SK got listed, and I saw it and I went straight in and offered and have bought it. And it's for exactly the same price as I paid for the one over sort of Henley way earlier in the summer. And I just love them. And again, it's another one of those where if no one buys it, I don't care, because I'm going to keep it and cut my own lawn with it, because it's got a Kawasaki engine and it's great. So I'm going to have quite a few 20s coming on the market soon. And yeah, so happy days. So I've got to unload the car now, and I'll show a quick show and tell. One of the mowers, the 20S, hasn't got the blade in, because the 10 blade in, because he took it out for me. So it's sort of there. It's a bit toothless, but you'll see what it's like. And the other one is just a nice mower. It's just, you know, you turn the key and it starts and it cuts, and that's all you want really. So brilliant. Okay, so show and tell in a sec. Okay, show and tell time. First up is the Atco Balmoral 20 SE. And there we go. Cylinder needs a good old clean and repaint. But actually, it's not been sharpened too recently. It's been sharpened quite recently, so it's okay. It's got Tillotson carburettor. Not looking in bad nick at all. There's a few bits. These fade over time. We'll see if we can get that back to the nice Atco Royal Green, and the scarifier white cog rolling beautifully, and there's curves on it, so everything's where it should be. All the tines are in. Lovely. It's got the wooden roller. Prefer them with the steel zinc coated, but they've got a different fitting, which is a pain in the neck, but I've got a way, I think, of changing that, so I might well with that one, because it's a nice one and it's got the electric start. I might do it, yeah. So here we go. Look, I'm just gonna cheekily put it on rabbit. Boom, no trouble at all. That electric start's going to go for years. Super duper happy with that. And then the next one is the Balmoral 20S. That one, the actual label on that one, the gold on there, is really going to show up when I get the WD-40 on there and clean it. Look at that, it's already looking good. Get rid of that horrible Dobbs Garden Machinery sign. That'll be the first thing to come off. This one was running a bit graunchy, so I need to do some pinion work on it. Hopefully that's all I need to do. And there, hidden away in the pictures, was the 10 blade and the dirty scarifier. So he's been using it for the scarifier. That 10 blade is right on it. It's beautiful. What a lovely noise. Yeah, that one is just going to be a brush up, maybe a repaint, but not very much. And that one's going to be good, because look at the cog on it is white. That's a good little unit. I could get that on the market pretty quickly actually. Scarifier needs to go under the bit of a jet spray. It's running freely. It's just dirt. So, you know, that's just a bit of dirt that needs cleaning off. Again, let's have a look at the curves. Curves are there. So yeah, not bad. That's not a bad little lot, is it? Try and get those on the market by Sunday today, so try and get those on the market by midweek, you know, see if someone wants them. The two very good mowers, you know, two very good mowers. So happy with that.